Hello, dear viewer, and my camera's on the piss. Hold on, no. If I'm like that. Hello, dear viewer, and welcome to a Bergkamp Wonderland, an Arsenal preview show. I don't know what I was going to say then. 2 in a row. One more and I win a tenner, I think. I'm sure that's how it works. Anyway, you didn't think I'd be back, did you? I am. And here we go. It's Arsenal v West Ham. It's tomorrow night, as in later today, as in it's now 3:30 in the morning. So it's later today at 8 p.m. in the Premier League. Where can you hear and see the game? In the UK, Sky Go Extra, Sky Sports Main Event, Sky Sports Premier League. In Ireland, Sky Sports Premier League, Sky Sports Main Event, Sky Go Extra. That's just the same thing twice, isn't it? In a different order. They've done that. They've done that to try and confuse me, and I'm not having it. In Australia, Optus Sport. In New Zealand, Spark Sport. In Canada, DAZN. It's amazing, isn't it? Those three countries have all got our games on the same, no matter who we're playing or where we're playing, I think, all on the same channels all of the time. So unfair. We need about 5 different subscriptions to get them all. In the USA, it's on, here we go. This is going to be a con as well. It's going to be NBC all over the place. NBCSN. SiriusXM FC, NBCSports.com, Telemundo, Deportes, and Vivo. I don't know what that means. NBC Sports app. And today's surprise country is Brazil, the home of Corinthians, who are shockingly bad. ESPN Brazil. There you go. And on the radio, it's definitely going to be on BBC Radio 5 Live, which if you have a VPN jobby, you can listen to that no matter where you are in the world. But Arsenal player are doing it as well, which is good. Now, I haven't proofread any of this nonsense, so wish me luck. Our league games against West Ham United, only the league games. We've played 122 times. We've won 59, drawn 34, lost 29. Our last 3 away league games, actually, I've put home league games against Brighton. I forgot to edit that bit. Our last 3 away league games against West Ham. Last season, we lost 1-0. Season before that, we drew 0-0. And I forgot to change the year. And I've got here 1982-83. Nah, that's not right. The season before that, we beat them 5-1. Mesut Ozil in the 24th minute. Alexis Sanchez in the 77th, 80th, 86th minute. Oh, imagine that. Arsenal scoring a hat-trick. Oh, what heady days they were. And the Ox scored in the 84th minute. Now, that last game was the 3rd of December 2016, which is exactly, if it's now Monday, 3 years and 6 days ago. And of that starting 11 and 7 subs, only 4 of them 18 players are still at the club and El Neni is out on loan. Wow, that's why we're so shit. Remember in the summer, we got rid of players who had played over 1,500 games for Arsenal. This is why I think it's taken such a long time to adjust. And we're shit, and the manager's got no idea. And Freddie is going to take time to turn this around. Current form. If there's any people here with a weak bladder, look away now. Arsenal's last 5 away Premier League games. 1-0. Our last away league win was against Newcastle on the opening day of the season. We've drawn 3, we've lost 2, scored 5, conceded 8, and had a magnificent 0 clean sheets. West Ham's last 5 home Premier League games. I'll put a space there. They've won 1. They beat Man United 2-0. No idea how that happened. They drew 1 and lost 3. They've scored 8, conceded 9, and had 1 clean sheet, which is that Man United one. Now, injuries and suspensions. Danny Ceballos still has a thigh injury and is out. Rob Holding has a knee injury and will have a late fitness test. Mavropanos played the full 90 minutes for our under-23s on Friday as we beat Blackburn Rovers 3-1 at our place. Emil Smith-Rowe also played 62 minutes of that game before coming off. West Ham's injuries. Oh, I didn't do suspensions, did I? Forget I said suspensions because I didn't check that. Oh, I just went to who'sinjured.com. No, physioroom.com and forgot to do the suspensions bit. Manuel Lanzini has a shoulder injury and is out. Lucas Fabianski has a thigh injury and is still out. Jack Wilshere. Makes me sad. And Michail Antonio both have a groin, hip, pelvic injury. I think that mainly applies to Jack because he's just got broken. It's just say #broken on everything for him. And they both have late fitness tests. Oh, I'd love to see Jack play. And Robert Snodgrass and Winston Reid both have late fitness tests, and it didn't say what their injury was, and I don't really care. West Ham stats and info. West Ham are 16th in the league, only 3 points behind us. Now, because I have all the stuff that I write, and then I go and edit bits of it for the new week, for the new teams. Brighton, they were 16th, and they were 3 points behind us. Not anymore. I think they are ahead of us. West Ham have won 2 of their last 7 home Premier League games and had 2 clean sheets. Before Fabianski got injured, West Ham had only lost 1 of their 7 league games. But when they lost 5-0 on the first game of the season, I think it was the first game, since Fabianski has been out, they've won 1 of their next 8 league games with only 1 clean sheet. Wow. Got to hurry up and get Fabianski back, otherwise they're going to be in trouble. My moustache is tickling my nose. Stop it. I think I might have a nostril hair dingling down and moustache hair dingling up. There's no need for any of it. And when they clash, it causes itches. You smell what I'm cooking. Their top league goal scorer is Sebastian Haller, who they got from Eintracht Frankfurt in the summer with 4 goals in 14 games. Again, same as Brighton. Their top goal scorer had four goals in 14 games and then scored against us. Put your money on Haller to score first. Don't bet at all, actually. Their next top goal scorers are Andrei Yarmolenko and left-back Aaron Cresswell with 3 goals each. Only Declan Rice has played every minute of every league game for West Ham this season. Felipe Anderson and Manuel Lanzini. Hold on. Didn't I say Lanzini's injured? He is injured. Good. They've both got 3 league assists this season. Lucas Fabianski had kept 2 clean sheets. David Martin, who's son of Alvin Martin, has just signed for him in the summer. He's 33, and it's his first Premier League game. It was when they beat Chelsea 1-0, and he's had 1 clean sheet. And the car crash goalkeeper, which is Roberto, has kept no clean sheets because he's shit. Their manager, Manuel Pellegrini, is officially, and I've checked this, 166 years old, and has been West Ham's manager since May 2018 and has won only 19 of their 53 league games, but he's lost 23 of them, of those 53 games. Now, he's managed them for 60 games in total and won 38.3% of them. Freddie Ljungberg, if anybody wonders, has won 0% of his Arsenal games, which will change sooner rather than later. Now, we all know last time I had a complete mare when it comes to doing the lineups. So this time I've taken extra care and got my cat. You can't see her. She was behind me, but you can't. She was kind of down there, not on this, but behind, and no, she's gone. Anyway, so here you go. Look at these wonderful things. So this is the lineups that Freddie had against Norwich and against Brighton. So he's happy with Leno in goal. He changed Kohler and Chambers to Tierney and Bellerin, which I think that'll be the future. He's had, here we go, itch on the nostril again. He's had Mustafi play a game and was all right. He's had Socrates play a game, who was shocking. And then in the midfield, he played Guendouzi, then brought on Torreira. And the other time he started Torreira. So I think he is going to start Torreira and Xhaka again. He has a little bit of a thing for Willock, because Willock is a hell of a young player, but I don't think he's the kind of player that we need to rely on at the moment, because he is quite slim and tiny and needs to grow as a player. So he might well go for him. I'm going to put it down in my prediction of what he's going to use for the starting 11, that he will play him. And then he's played Ozil on the left, Aubameyang on the right, Lacazette up front. Now, we have seen during the game, oh dear, I think you can see the mouse when I do that. No more mousing. No mouse. You see the Willock, Aubameyang and Ozil all kind of conveyor belted round. When I tweeted down the lineup, I put Ozil on the left like he was at Real Madrid. Oh, imagine him having that kind of game for us. And Aubameyang on the right. And then someone said, that's not where they play. Their starting formations aren't necessarily, as you know, their final formations, or they could change 5 minutes into the game. So, yes, I'm going to get rid of that one. And how did I get rid of it? Oh, I made that go smaller. Then I go to this one, and then I go plonk. Did that work? I think it worked. Hurrah! So you can see the formation that I think Freddie will pick, and the formation that I think Danny, that I will pick. Hello. So we both agree on Tierney. Freddie's not here to answer. Someone told me off that it's not Freddy, it's IE. Well, no, so I've gone with it. Don't blame me. Hopefully he's going to stick with Tierney and Bellerin because Bellerin will play himself into form, won't he? Did Tierney start the last game? Yeah, he did. I've already said that. And I think Xhaka and Turay are going to continue in midfield. I think he's going to stick with Socrates just because it's a stupid thing to do. That's the only reason he's going to stick with him. Personally, I'd like to go with Chambers and Holding at the back, but I think probably Luiz is a more experienced player. And he has that ability to come out of defence and launch the ball the length of the field to the tippy toes of whoever's up front. And I would like to see Pepe play on the right because when he plays, he's the only player of our team that when I watch him only at the moment, I go, what's he going to do? And according to WhoScored.com, his Premier League Optus rating, he is the best player we've got. He is the only one of 3 players that is getting a rating of 7 or more. That's true. No, I can't show you. And so I'd have Ozil playing in the hole because that's where he ended up going in the last game. And then in the second half, when he took Willock off, and I think it looked a lot better there. Eventually, if you keep playing that team there, they will play themselves into form. My Holding playing there, not Luiz, not Mustafi. So I think if they do that, eventually they will start playing well because it can't be going to go wrong every single game. And we will start scoring goals. Just need Ozil to get a couple of assists. Torreira had a really good game last time, dropping deep, getting the ball, bringing it out, passing it around. Xhaka did likewise. Looked a bit angry at times. Ozil was dropping back. One thing I would change, if Pepe plays, Ozil, take no more free kicks and you take no more corners, young man. Stop it. You're not very good at them. Saying that, it was Ozil's fault that we scored in the last game. So maybe I should shut up. No, Pepe's corners are absolutely brilliant. That's what I want to see. So the score, I'm going to go for a 2-2. I'm going to go us to score first, West Ham to go 2-1 up, and us to get an equaliser in the last 15 minutes of the game, and then it to be frantic, and everyone to be shouting and screaming that they want everybody to be sacked from the club. So there you go. Over and done. 12 minutes. Oh, we're also on Instagram if you didn't know. It's _Bergkamp _ Wonderland. So go there, give us a follow, have a look at the stuff we do. I put maybe 3, 4, 5 things there a day. They're all things that I've stolen. None of it is our own work, but I go and steal only the finest, top quality stuff that I can find that other people have spent hours of their own elbow grease and tears making on Instagram, and I steal it, and I don't even credit them. They're not having any credit. So, yes, we'll be live tomorrow night after the show. I would think it's going to be Jason. And other than that, I don't know. And I'm going to try and make him stick to under an hour. Imagine if you did an ABW live show in 13 minutes. Good God, he wouldn't even get his opening monologue in that length of time done. Right, I'm going to go now. Thank you very much for watching. Up your bum.